Are you a part of the gold gang and the gold diggers and you're trading gold or dollar and wondering what is going on in the market? Well, I can tell you, and let's make some trade plans for the next week. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever's happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future. So what I'm going to tell you is only for educational purposes, not financial advice, potentially also entertainment. Okay, cool. Don't risk the money. Don't risk grandma's money. Don't risk your tuition fee and whatever money you cannot afford to lose. Then let's go. Let's go. With all this madness going around, you guys are still hitting the like button and you're still commenting. Thank you guys very, very much. Now, what is happening? Dollar is rising. We are wondering what is going to happen next. For the dollar, we are basically seeing rebalancing. Market participants just taking profit. That is kind of just, I'm just eyeballing that. I don't know for sure because the COT report is coming out next week, will tell us. Because they reported on Tuesday for this Friday, and the next Tuesday is going to report whatever has happened since the FOMC, and then we can look at the data. So, where's DXY right now? Is it the higher high? Is it a pullback? No. And how are you going to trade this? What are you going to do here? Well, first of all, last time we had this kind of rebalancing was back in March 2020, and you're like wondering what happened then, brother. Well, first of all, we had 500 pips move down and then 800 up. Okay. Then what are we going to do now then? Well, are we going to, I don't know how much we're going to rise. We are currently at 1,880. Okay, cool. Can we move more? Yeah, we can move more. We can move more. But I don't know. The reason thing is, I don't know. But my plan, we need to have a plan. As an investor, we need to have a plan. So you have three approaches to this one. One, you can sit, wait, do nothing, because you're still dollar bearish. Cool, awesome, good plan. The other one, you can be a hybrid. You can start buying dollar at support as long as it's still technically bullish. Okay. And then short whenever it starts falling again. Then I would call it hedging. Is that something in your trade plans? Great, you can do that. Go ahead and do that. If you are dollar bull, do you have technical setups that you can start buying dollar into this move? Well, let's look into that. For this week that was now, ever since, I would call this the rebalancing, the rebound here, have we had any support and resistance trades whatsoever on the DXY? One. Maybe on some pairs, might have come down to this one. So what is really happening here? We are at monthly take profit, which means to me, whatever happens past up here is for me a no-go zone. And whatever. So as a buyer with my rules of engagement, you can only day trade into this situation. So let's go to Aussie and look for day trading opportunities, because this one has broken lower, as we all can see, broken lower is definitely bearish, not bullish whatsoever. And if we go then into the monthly, we have broken support, we have broken the monthly take profit, we are well below. What does that mean sometimes when those people who are selling dollar, Australian dollar, US dollar, are no longer doing that? Be prepared for whiplash, okay? Just in case it happens. So use your stop loss wisely. I would say first of all, that first sell opportunity is around 72.20. Maybe you think it's low, then you can look for a sell opportunity around 75.50. Okay, there is your two opportunities. I'm not going to say it's which one is the best one, which one should you take, because I won't take any of them whatsoever. But this is your opportunities. Where do you put your stop loss? Generally speaking, it's above the previous high. That's around 70 pips away. Can you hold that? Is that a part of your strategy? Okay, maybe not then. So you would take 20 pips and just try to sell it again and again and again, as long as it's still not bullish. When can you start buying this as a buyer? Aha. Double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Kind of in this situation where we have broken above this one, candle close, and then come down to some kind of support. Can this happen next week? Yes, it can. Yes, we can. But do we want to be buying now? No, we're not buying a falling knife. We're not the first one. We're the second chance. And the second chance is probably the better chance, because if this just continues to fall, I'm not going to be in it. Okay? Your one rule of engagement, your one rule in your strategy, the first one of all, which one is it? What is it? Can you please tell me? I will tell you in the end. What is your number one rule as an investor, as a trader? You can tell me. And where's the target? I don't know, bro. You can use trading stop losses. You can use as long as it doesn't go above the previous high. Target could be 74, it can be 73, it can be whatever you choose to. What is the market? You need to know who is trading it and what they think. And if you don't have access to that information, well, it is what it is then, bro. So, Euro USD, same situation, just falling off the charts. Is it crazy? No, it's totally within normal trade planning, normal trades, what is going on. We have sold off from the sell price. I didn't like that open, but okay, cool. We have gone down to S2. We have done normal trading so far. Normal trading. We are a bit below it. Is that abnormal? No, not really. Not really abnormal. Not really abnormal. So, as I said, as it goes past my target, then it's Wild West. So, what can we do here? As a buyer, we can be waiting for the reversal. Hopefully it go higher. If we don't use open strategy, you can then look for some kind of sells as a seller, and you're wondering, hey, which prices? Which prices are we looking for? So, we can look for, generally speaking, maybe 1950 or 1900. Okay. I looked at the round prices over here as to what we are doing, because we are kind of stopping at round prices at the moment. We stopped at around 120, didn't happen. We paused at around 1900, didn't happen. We paused at around 1850. So that's kind of how things are going, as it still continues to fall. The other thing to mention here is that the current market is slowing a bit down. Like, that's the first fall, second fall, third fall, and we all know about 3 falls. That could be the potential rebound. And it can also fall all the way down to 1800 or 1700 next week. Who knows? So, what is your strategy? What is your line of attack? You have those 3. Remember those. And what am I going to do? I'm probably going to take a sip of coffee, find some ice cream, find a beach, tan my toes, and come back every single day to see what is happening in the market and see how things are going. Okay? That is kind of my plan. Stop loss is probably 50 pips, but in this market it seems to be 70 pips stop loss. Can you handle that? Can you handle 70 pips stop loss? That's totally up to you. There was no COT report this week because there was apparently a bank holiday in America, so those COT reports are coming on Monday. So we'll probably go through them in the live session on Monday. Yeah, okay. So, coming into pound dollar, just another one. Just another situation where we are falling hard. Are we crashing? No. Are we doing this? Is this going to rebound? It could, because we don't know the future. But what is the most likely situation to happen? We're currently falling. That's factual. We should have pullbacks before falling again. Those pullbacks could lead to reversal. Now, what are you, a seller or a buyer? That is totally up to you. And have we broken a lot of support? Are we currently bearish? Is the pressure bearish? Yes. So to make any sense into this market, that you're wondering what is previous support and resistance then? Well, that one. 1300. No, 1.39. So 100 pips pull back before you can even start thinking of selling it. When? We're down to 136. But do remember that nothing, in my view, has changed fundamentally. The American economy is still the same. Nothing has changed there. And overall, I'm still going to look for dollar bearishness, even though currently it is a bit difficult. What is going to happen over the summer? I want you to go down to small targets, 20 to 50 pips. Day trading, you should be going into day trading, small targets, small losses, small lot sizes. And for whatever I know right now, I plan that market will not be absolutely crazy. And I don't plan for the market to be falling 100 pips every single week. But I was expecting it to range. Now, the cat is out of the bag. I don't expect traders to be at the market for the summer. And do you know what this could be? Whoever bought has to take profit at some time. Whoever bought has to take profit sometimes. And it's a bit more than general, I would say. But everything's normal. Nothing is absolutely crazy. And by the way, the stock market, what are they doing? They not even moved. Okay, move it a bit. Was down 1%. So markets are not crazy. Because I hear you calling, whoa, what's happening? Okay. Go back to your trading. Go back to your trading. Go back to your training. What did the training tell you to do? Because what my training told me to do was not to buy falling knife. So Australian dollar sees a lot of more buyers coming in. As you can see, more buyers on the weekly, a lot of sells taking profit or stop losses or whatever it is on Aussie. On the euro, way more buyers coming in, sellers taking profit, the same thing. I'm wondering why they are starting to buy a falling knife. Pound, 66% buys, 40% more buyers, 34% less sellers, and the list goes on and on and on and on for all the dollar pairs. Okay, so if now the people that normally loses money, as you can see here, price is rapidly falling, and positions on the Australian dollar, US dollar are absolutely going crazy upwards, and also here, skyrocketing on buys and tanking for sellers. I do wonder sometimes, people, where is your training? Pound yen. We didn't really, well, I was expecting this one to fall more, by the way, and because it's just a 300 pip move. Okay, cool. So now the yen is also starting to strengthen, and hopefully this would be a better buy price, but I'm not blind. Okay, so we need to find support and resistance. 153 is resistance, and we just wait for that price to come back up again so we can start selling it again. Yeah, nothing more than that. And then to put stop loss to break even once it goes in our favor, and then go down to 149.50, I think so, and see if the market reacts to those levels here, 149.50 or 151. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so be careful, be careful, be careful. Remember, what market conditions do you want to be in? That's the whole point. And right now, yeah, cool, understood. New Zealand dollar doesn't really want to fall. It's really one of the slowest ones to fall. So I don't know, maybe this one would be the first one to look for a buy zone again because it's so slow to return. But yeah, so my forecast for this one for next week, my opinion here is that we need to see a reversal and mostly hold 69. We should have hold 70, by the way. But until then, we are good to wait, and it's good summer, so we can do something else. Use this summer for education. Go through YouTube, go through training courses, go through whatever you can get your hands on to support your strategy, to learn your strategy, back test, whatever you need to do to upgrade your knowledge about the market. Fundamental analysis, technical analysis, what is happening when, create a rule book of when this happens, what do you do? So right now my rule book says when the price is falling and I was thinking it was go higher, I'm not in the market. So if you go look at my trading account at the moment, there's no orders at the moment going in the long side on the shorter term and medium term. Okay, coolio. USDCAD is another one that has just skyrocketed. I know some of you took it, and cool, congratulations. I'm not blind for it to reverse. I saw it reversing and it went higher. Cool. Now I'm going to be the one that wants this to fall again because I think this rise is ridiculous and not really appropriate. I think it's a bit of an overreaction. But until the market starts falling again, I will wait. So, coming to oil. And we will go do gold very, very soon, okay? Don't lose hope. US oil. We are at the monthly take profit, okay? We hit 73, I would say. Yeah, we hit 73. And now we made a new, new low. We had coming back up to resistance. I did read somewhere where they said that they're going to increase oil production next year by 500 barrels per day, 500,000 barrels per day. So that's an increase. It's not a lot. It's still, I can't remember what the daily one is. Is it like 20 million or something? 19 million, depending on when you're looking into it, but somewhere around there. Also, the outcast for the Iranian negotiations might also impact the price. So we are down, we are up 100%. Is this downward move now valid? No. This is the place to sell, by the way. This is the place to sell. But if it goes higher again, okay, you're wrong. And then you just think, cool. If you are a buyer, you're thinking, aha, now we can come back down again to this level, not below 70.53, and stop loss at 69 something, 69.80, and look for this one to rise continuous. But you are remarkable enough at target, and it's both both strategies, both trade plans are valid. This is where you sell, this is where you buy. Hopefully you will make money. I don't know where you are, but that's kind of it. So target is 73.70 and 69 for sellers. So let the winners win. Coming into silver, just a couple of small things here. Down the bottom, hopefully higher high, continuation higher. But I think it's gonna fall. So next target for this next week is 24.50. Cool, good to go. If it falls, sell the resistance and you're good to go. What I do not want you to see, what I do not want to see is price coming back up to this level again as a seller. We have already tapped into this level. So if we're to sell again, we need to sell it from 26.80 again. Okay, so you hear me right? If it comes up to this level again, I don't like that because we already have that trade plan in place. And those ones who already here, they're already break even, have that in mind. Okay, So, Mr. Gold Gang, are you ready for Rumble? Gold. Okay. Technically, what is happening here? Let's go out. Let's see what we have. Okay. We have currently, from the previous low, we have a 618 retracement, give or take. It's around-ish. Is it broken? Is it not broken? That's up to you. So that's kind of where the retracement you want to have on gold. So right now it's valid for some time to look for a reversal. Look for a reversal. If it continues to fall, you should not be in any buys. And if you already have buys, why did you not take profit a long time ago? If you are hoping for this one to rise, you are in the wrong business. You should go to the hope business and the lottery. The rules of engagement is if it breaks the low, you should get out. And turns bearish. This is bearish price action. Anything below 1860. I mentioned a price of... might have been a couple of prices ago and mentioned 1863. Didn't happen. Didn't stop there. I mentioned... Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So, here we are. I mentioned a couple of prices. It's 1963. 1763. Okay, now we are there. Now we can look for a reversal. Not on any other price. Not on any other momentum. Not on any other opportunities. Somebody said this is double bottom, higher high, higher low. Did you buy that? Up to you. Stop loss below here. Cool. Great. You're out. Look for a new double bottom, higher high, higher low situation. Congrats. Remember, July is seasonally supposed to go higher. Supposed to. So that can create hope. That can create trade plans. But at the moment, we're just waiting for this one to make a double bottom on the 4 hour instead of a 1 hour. Cool. Even better. Even more like cemented. I did not like the low here though. So if you are a seller in this market, what are you wanting to see from this market? You wanted to see selling from around 1800. You got that on Friday, I think it is, and you fell. Okay, now what you need to see now is price to continue lower, come back up again so you can sell it again down to 1700. As a buyer, you're still thinking up to 1860 area, come back up to resistance here, at least for the first leg. So what can you do now? You can look for two approaches here to be buyer. You can look for double bottom, higher high, higher low here, buy, or you can look for a buy here. This is aggressive. This is conservative. It gives you a worse price and more potential loss in this market, but it is what it is. You should have your stop loss below previous low. So if you try to get into around this area here, remember you're super duper aggressive. But you can. But I'm not going to do that. So I want to look for this kind of around 1780 and then take it higher and hope for it to hold out. And can this turn into gold bearishness long term? Yes. I am very open for gold to continue to fall because that's what the current market is. Gold is very directional whenever it goes. So keep it up in mind. Don't do anything stupid. Don't risk your account. If these are your market conditions you want to be fighting in, I don't want to be fighting in these market conditions. Maybe come back in July. Maybe that's a way better time for you. Okay? Cool. Have a great day. And I see you at the next live.